what's the growth been for your defense? Where you think you're making big strides over the year?
There's a lot of maturing that's taking place. There's guys that maybe whether they were older or younger hadn't played a lot of football. There are obviously guys who have, and I just think their poise, their resiliency, their connections in the those things have just grown leaps and bounds with each game you play.
We talked to Coach Atkins, and most coordinators talk about how many great players y'all have. He mentioned how well coached they are. Just speak to the level of processing and football intellect that your guys have.
The game still comes down to no matter what you do, it comes down to blocking and defeating blockers, tackling and making people miss, winning one-on-one matchups in terms of cover situations and run game and pass game blitz situations. So I think when you look at people and how they're coached, a lot of it is shown with their technique and fundamentals. I like to think I know that we place a lot of emphasis on that from the top, and that's how you get better. That's a reflection of coaching more than what you do with your 11 guys on paper.
Glenn, you
Figure out what the deal with the first drive thing. I know SEC championship wasn't that, but that was a theme throughout the year, is that other teams scoring on the first drive. Did you ever figure out what it was?
Every game was different. You know, you can't. I think that we just had a stretch there where we didn't start well. You know, you can't pinpoint one specific game. We went back with every game, and the reasons were different. Whether it was call structure, whether it was tackling, whether it was execution, every single one of those games was different. Uniquely, we're a really strong team on third down statistically, and on those drives, I think the one thing you can pinpoint is we had opportunities to get off the field, and we did not. When people scored on the first drive, so hey, when you get off the field on third down, it's harder to score.
What was your message to the team in those situations? Did you have to just pull them aside?
I think if you have to give some special message in that moment, and you didn't go through your offseason right away. You know, like we talk about our team DNA traits all the time, and we talk about being connected and having toughness and resiliency and composure. And if that's really a part of who you are, then in those moments, that's what you pull on. And the guys came over the sideline with great poise, and all they wanted to do was have the answers. And we took the answers they wanted the reasons, and then they wanted the answers. So we gave the reasons for why what happened. They digested the information, and then they went back out there and played football. That's all you can ask them.
How do you feel about Pop's decision? What are your interactions with him around all that?
I love Pop. I wish him the best. Obviously, I care about him. Anytime you care about somebody, you have a time that you're no longer with each other. That's what's best for him in this case. I'm excited. I wish him the best for us.
You coached a lot of great linebackers at the University of Georgia. Young linebackers, so what do you see from them this year?
They're really mature. They approach their preparation the right way. They didn't start preparing differently when they got opportunities to play. They prepared that way, really starting in spring ball when they got here. Going back to bowl prep last year when they were able to come in early. So I think that's ultimately the mark of a young player that is able to help you. A lot of times is relative to their maturity level and how they prepare. And nobody gets to Georgia without ability.
Another linebacker, Jalen, he had to step up and pop one down. What do you see his progression throughout the season?
Jalen goes about his business the right way. He works really hard. He's a unique individual because he's able to play both inside and out. He helped us a lot on third down this year. He also had tackles where he played off the ball and second down. He's just growing leaps and bounds. This isn't something you can see. He rushed the passer his whole life, and he decided to take on the challenge and playing more off the ball in college. That's only going to be beneficial to him in the long run because the more you can do, the more value you have in your career. He's helped us a ton on third down. He's helped us more on first and second down moving forward. I'm excited about where he's going.
You guys lost multiple outside linebackers to the portal. Just what's your confidence in that position going into 2024?
Yeah, I really like the guys that we have, and I think that there's a lot of ability in that room. Guys that are going to step up when there's opportunity to step up. The guys who take advantage of it. They'll be the ones that are out there, of course, moving forward. We have guys that have played for us this year that we believe in. That's why they've been out there in the forms and facets they have.
Piggyback off that. To see Malachi just in games, obviously he's a special talent. What makes Malachi one of the best in the business?
He's a really good person. He prepares the right way. From the moment we talked about the maturity level of the maturity level to himself as a defensive player and as a human being. From the moment he's incredibly humble, and you have humility, and you're grateful for the opportunity. You constantly approach each day with the right level of enthusiasm. I think that's why he's gotten to where he has. That's why he's going to continue to improve because he doesn't have an ego. He just wants to do what's best for his team and his teammates.
Still punching the gut. You're not that far on the floor because I know pretty much in your heart of hearts you think you're one of the best in the country.
Playing in the Orange Bowl, we have an opportunity to play the opponent and play to win the games. Winning matters. We have a chance to go win a game, play a game against the real opponents, and our guys are excited. They're excited as coaches.
Going back to outside linebacker, is Michael a guy that can help you guys a little bit at outside linebacker?
He's, sometimes because you see things in the game, and in each game you decide what's best for our team relative to what they do. And you cross-train a lot of guys. You're sitting in the secondary a lot, where guys play corner, they also play nickel, or they play safety, and they play our dime. Linebackers, they play inside and outside. And we do that in our front as well. So he's trained to play on the edge. A lot of times in his role as a DN, he's on the edge already. And there's actually been times this year that he's played in specialty roles that way. So he definitely is an athletic enough guy that has enough length that he can potentially do that.
What do you think of the freshman outside linebackers, just how far they've come this year?
It's the matchups in the trenches at the college level, it's really different when you go on normal downs, first, second downs, run downs, and you go from high school to college. Pass rushing's a little bit different because there's speed and athleticism and the natural skill set can take over. There's a lot of strength that goes into playing on the edges, and whether it's setting edges, closing on counter, sometimes the combos that happen to you when people run duo plays and things like that, and that's an adjustment. So those guys have gotten stronger, they've gotten better in the run game, and they've developed a more well-rounded skill set. And all three of those freshmen have a chance to help us.
Glenn, you coach